to keep going out for some reason, y'all. I don't know why, but yeah, the girl had some of these chow mein noodles, which I always call them lo mein, with some steak and onions, y'all. I had stir fried that and, you know what I'm saying, did my thing today. You know what I'm saying? But, hmm, I did pray though, y'all. Maybe I should pray on camera too. Lord, thank you for this food I'm about to receive in Jesus' name. I pray, amen. Y'all, when I say the flavor, mm, 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 the flavor is on point. And then I turn around and, like I said, put me some onions in here, y'all. Lord have mercy. Let me give me a little piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have me some chopsticks today, y'all. Mm, mm-hmm, mm. And y'all see, the girl decided to have another Coca-Cola. Yes, baby. Another Coca-Cola. I might not eat all of this and just eat some now and save some for later. Mm, 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 mm. But the girl didn't have no lunch, y'all. I didn't have no lunch. I was trying to wait for dinner time. And I'm trying not to get in this sauce. You know what I'm saying? The flavor of this is so delicious, y'all. I'm talking about, oh my gosh. Mm. Baby, y'all need to try this. Them lo mein noodles in the pack that I showed y'all. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. The flavor of that sauce. Y'all forget the noise. I put my phone on charge, and I guess some messages deciding to go through now. You know what I'm saying? But mm, 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 mm. And I say this is delicious, y'all. I should have had me some extra cabbage to throw up in here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all need to try them noodles though. I love the noodles before I even add the meat and onions in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I seasoned it myself. Hey, baby, how y'all doing? mm. Thank you, baby. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Me and my, I call my daughter-in-law, my son, old lady. We do that at each other at times. Now, that's why I started laughing. But how you doing? Hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, friend. Look, y'all know I told y'all I'm ratchet on that car. Yeah, I open mine with my teeth, y'all. Oh, oh, excuse me, snap peas, y'all. What y'all having for dinner today? Are y'all cooking or preparing anything? Huh? Mm. Thank you. See, I look pretty. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Baby, I ain't feel like putting no wig, no makeup, no nothing on. I'm like, you know what the hell with that, y'all? It's too damn hot. I said, let me put on my little sundress and stay cool, and that's what I did. Hey, baby, how y'all doing? I'm glad y'all here to show me some love. Yeah, I had to prepare this lo mein with some steak and onions, y'all. I added it in here with these noodles. Baby, when I say it's delicious, it is delicious. Mm, 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 mm. I said I wasn't gonna be going spending no money at these restaurants like that because there's too much going on, y'all. There's too much going on. And to diffuse, situations, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta oh, thank you. You like my attitude? Yeah, I told y'all I be ratchet. I'm real as real gonna get, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm real as real gonna get. Mm-hmm. Like I told y'all, I'm not here just to be putting on this false persona. This is me. This is who I am. People that know me, they know I act a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? They know I laugh and talk junk and well, I call it, shit, but I laugh and talk trash, y'all. And we just have a good time. But I had to kind of like start distancing myself from certain people because, we all bump into them kind of people. You know what I'm saying? But, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I had to give them the benefit of the doubt. Thank you. Oh, you serious? Now, I know you done seen better. My little old crested ass. mm. Now, I know you done seen better. My little old crested ass. Almost 50 years old, baby. My kids grown, and I got grandbabies. You want to look in the bowl? This is some lo mein noodles, y'all. I put some lo mein noodles with some onions and some steak, and I added it in there with the sauce, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is a go-to meal, baby. Like, I know I'm not going to eat all this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to eat some of it, and I'm going to save some for later. But, yeah, I cooked the steak and the onions myself. You know what I'm saying? Should have put it up. Well, I don't want to put it too close because y'all may not be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? You can have some. You're welcome to have some. Look, before I start eating, I should have just offered y'all some from the beginning. Let me give y'all a little bit. Just a little bit. Have some, y'all. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you can go get y'all some of them little lo mein noodles. Excuse me, y'all. At Walmart. Excuse me, snap peas. And chop y'all some onions and some steak up in little pieces or cut it up however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Dice it up in cubes, whatever you want. And just basically cook your noodles in that pack. Drain a lot of that water off. Add your flavor seasons in there. And baby, combine your steak and noodles in the sauce. But I put my sauce in last, y'all. Yeah, I put my sauce in last so I can really get that full effect of the flavor. Bitch, I'm talking about it is good too, y'all. It really is. And I said I was supposed to be slacking up cursing, y'all. I'm trying. I've been working on me, trying to slack up on cursing. But me and this old filthy mouth of mine, baby, you know what I'm saying? I slick talk. That's why I was, making sure that when I got the page, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Let me, not have it scheduled for children, you know what I'm saying, under the age of 18. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the hearts. Baby, I reside in Alabama, but I'm from Michigan. Yeah, I've been raised here in Alabama, y'all. I am Bama bound. You know what I'm saying? When I say I was raised, I moved here as a kid, as a little child with my parents. You know what I'm saying? Because my parents had some kids from the South and from the North. So I'm one of the Northerners. You know what I'm saying? And but I've been raised in the South, and I love being in the South. I ain't even gonna lie. I love being in up north too. You know what I'm saying? But I really enjoy being in the South because I adapted to it and learned more in the South. Bye, baby. Have a nice day. Stay cool and hydrated, baby. Make sure you get you some electrolytes, get you some Powerade, some Gatorade, you know what I'm saying? Pedialyte, whatever you got to get, you know what I'm saying? So you can make sure that you actually stay hydrated. Because it is hot out there, y'all. I had to go turn my AC back on. Let me do the little hand again. When I say this is good, y'all look at it. The noodles, that steak, and some onions. Oh my gosh. And you know they got their own little sauce that come in the pack. Their sauce is so good. I mixed their sauce in with it, y'all. Yeah, I mixed their sauce in with it. I could not wait. I could not wait to have this meal, baby. Thank you for the hearts. Y'all be showing me some love over here. You know what I'm saying? And I really, really appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate it. I said I was going to come on here and I was going to do me a live. But I was going to make sure I do my live for y'all, okay? Yes, baby. I was going to do my live for y'all because, you know, I could have did on another platform. But I'm like, you know, I need to show YouTube some love, y'all. I really do. Me and these darn chopsticks. Come on now, baby, because you know I'm ready to eat. Then my noodles had the nerve enough to fall. Come on now. Okay, let me get the onion too. Y'all, I'm going to be poo. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be poo. But I don't care. I probably ain't going to smell it no way because I be asleep. I be pooing in my sleep, y'all. Lord have mercy. Ooh, excuse me, snap peas, y'all. When I say your girl been waiting on this meal, I've been waiting on this meal, y'all. Because I was trying to debate before I cooked this meal. I was, you know, debating all day. I was like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I'm going to have some tacos or if I'm going to have the steak. And I was like, get in that kitchen, cook you some steak because you've been eating tacos, which I love those too, y'all, because I made my little special tacos, y'all. When I made my tacos, I was like, baby, they were so good. The cucumbers was fresh. I had even added some pickles on a couple of them. And I also added pickles, tomatoes, and jalapenos on the other. And like I said earlier, y'all, I'm like, I got some sauce in there, the mild sauce from Taco Bell. But I was like, you know, that's my only flavor sauce that I really, really love. So I was like, y'all, let me just get me some Taco Bell sauce. Excuse me. They ain't even had none. That not the mild flavor, but I got the fire kind, which that's really gonna be hot. It gonna burn that thing, baby. My little booty to the tootie. It gonna burn it probably. Depends on how much I get, but I said I was gonna add some of what I do have that's in the refrigerator with it. You know what I'm saying? To stretch it. You know what I'm saying? Until I find me another bottle. But I was like, I'm gonna be on strike trying to get me some sauce, y'all. Some mild sauce. But I said, shit, let me just cook this steak and these noodles since I haven't had this in a long time. And baby, when I say it is worth it, it's worth it. For real. I'm talking about. And these noodles, like I said, they on point. Then I should have made me put me some more cabbage in here. But I don't have no more cabbage. At least I'm thinking, if I do, I got some in the freezer. For the last time I had got some and washed them. But I'd rather have me like a fresh cabbage straight up out the stove. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would prefer. And have it along with this. What y'all having for dinner? I'm eating my dinner early, y'all. And like I said, I'm not going to eat all of this. Because I'm going to save some so I don't be hungry later on. Because, you know, I end up getting hungry. And that way, all I got to do is just throw this in the microwave. Let me get some onions with that. Yeah, I just have to throw that in the microwave. You know what I'm saying? And warm it back up. Like, I'm not no big meat eater. So, this right here, like I said, is a good meal to help save money, y'all. Get y'all a pack of these noodles. They got different kinds of noodles in the store. You get whatever flavor noodles you like. Y'all can add y'all some chicken, some beef, some pork, whatever it is that y'all want. You know what I'm saying? In there, but you make sure that you cook your meat and your onions together. Cook your meat first and then add your onion in. Ooh, that's how I do mine. Cause I like to still have that little crunch to it. You know what I'm saying? To my onion. I don't like when my onion get all mushy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like when my onion get all mushy. So, yeah, like I said, your girl, I should have just did. Go about to say I should have just grabbed it like that. I don't know why I keep trying to be greedy. I guess get too much on there. You know what I'm saying? I love chopsticks. I remember when I couldn't even really pick my food up with it, y'all. I had to literally like learn by. I was like, everybody else be using chopsticks and stuff. Let me learn how to use these chopsticks because it looks so elegant. I love some chopsticks, y'all. Now I do a lot better compared to what I started off with, but I'm not no expert. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no expert at it, but you know. Baby, I'm gonna eat just a little bit more. And the other half of this, I'm gonna save for later on. Because I probably end up getting hungry again about 9 or 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And I won't be in there trying to fix no damn tacos and shit that time of the night. Because, baby, I fix tacos any time of the day or night. I ain't gonna lie. How many of y'all do the same thing? Baby, when that stomach get to pinching, knowing I'm trying to watch my weight and this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to watch it now. It might be watching going up, but I'm just watching it, okay? But, yo, for real, though, trying to watch my weight, you know what I'm saying? And consume just a little bit at a time because I might just end up eating too much. Good Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to have this plate because I sure needed that meal. Y'all, it's so many people out there that just going through a lot, y'all. And just because y'all see some of us over here, you know what I'm saying, trying to do a little content, this and the other, some of us, goddamn, we don't have no money like that to be throwing away. Why every time I do my live, Bell got to start barking at fuck now? Listen. Hold on, y'all. Bell, stop that noise! I guess he got to have his couple of seconds of fame. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see he ain't bark no more. Because I talk to my children. You know what I'm saying? I talk to him and he obey. Who would it reflecting something? Y'all, I seen a glimpse out of my peripheral vision, which I knew somebody was probably outside anyway. But y'all, like I said, I had to sit here and get me a little something to eat, baby. I'm talking about, and I enjoyed it, and I'm already almost full, y'all. My soda ain't even halfway, y'all. Ain't even halfway. But I'm going to say this, you know what I'm saying, so I have some for later. Because, you know, like I said, with me having diabetes, your girl get hungry. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, maybe like by 9 or 10 o'clock, and I'll warm this up. Because, like I said, I was finna say before I, you know, seen that in my peripheral vision, I was going to say that your girl, oh, snap peas, would get in that kitchen any time of the day or night and fix a little something if I got to. Y'all, I love my love. People act like they don't know where hot dogs and bologna is, baby. I go and get me a hot dog and bologna so quick with me some french fries. Because, you know, I love potatoes. I love french fries, y'all. I can have potatoes any kind of way. But, baby, when I say I go in that kitchen and throw me something together, and sometimes, have y'all ever tried y'all bologna sandwich this way? Because I love it, baby. Baby, I get me some fried bologna and me some light bread, y'all. I get me some tomatoes. I get me some lettuce. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I add me some pickles on there. You know, some bacon. Huh, baby. I fix it just like a hamburger. Excuse me. I fix it just like a hamburger. And when I say your girl will chow down on that bologna sandwich, you can put some mayo or whatever you want. I don't eat mustard, so, you know, I have a little mayo or something. You know what I'm saying? Light on the mayo, though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure that I, you know what I'm saying, get this bologna sandwich. I'll fix me 2 of them bologna sandwiches sometime, and I might cook me a little thing of French fries. I like to have my French fries any kind of way. It doesn't matter for real, for real. But with me trying to save money and keep on spending, because I got tired of paying some money at these restaurants and they were jipping me out my French fries and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I had got me a bag of white potatoes. I cut my white potatoes up, you know what I'm saying, into French fry form, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I end up doing it. You know what I'm saying? I get me 2 potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be 3, but I get 2 potatoes, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I cut them up real fine or just right or however I want, or make me some wedges, or, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But baby, when I say I fry that bologna sandwich up, you know what I'm saying, with me a little speck of grease in the skillet, you know what I'm saying? And I like mine with a little chard to it, just a little chard to it. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like I like my minces, y'all. My minces. I don't discriminate, but it's just some of them little chocolate things, y'all. I don't know what is it? Okay, snap out of it, Tanya. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Have me a nice fried bologna sandwich and put me some lettuce and some pickles and tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't tried it yet with the onions yet, but I might try it that way too, y'all. I'm talking about add me a little, hey baby, how you doing? Add me a little mayo and stuff on there. And I be enjoying, you know what I'm saying? I done ate half of my noodles, y'all, you know what I'm saying, with the steak and onions and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna save the other part for later. I'm almost full now. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't eat no lunch, so I had to put some on my stomach. But I'm going to have the rest of it for later on tonight. So when 10 o'clock get here, that's what I'll be eating, the rest of that. You see, I'm not trying to pack my stomach with all that food and stuff like I used to. Y'all see how much left? Yeah. That's a cheap way to actually have y'all a good meal, baby. Y'all better get in that kitchen and cook y'all some. Like I said, I got these noodles and stuff. Was it chow mein noodles from Walmart, y'all. And you can find chow mein noodles just about anywhere. And this one got the little sauce to go to it. And like I said, I stir fried me some steak and some onions up and chop my steak up real, real fine. Bite size, baby. Combine that, you know what I'm saying? And then I poured the little sauce on there afterwards. Like I said, I should have had me a little cabbage. That would have also helped top it off too. You know what I'm saying? Stir fry me a little cabbage and put up in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I like that little crunch. I don't like when my cabbage be soggy, y'all. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it when the cabbage be soggy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to eat nothing soggy and nothing chewy other than candy. Now, I eat the chewy candy, but not no meat. Baby, I can't do it. I can't do it. My brain won't let me do it. I can't eat no kind of meat with the fat on it. I got to cut all that fat off and get nothing but the lean meat, y'all. Nothing but the lean. But like I said, oh, my stomach is full, y'all. I done enjoyed myself. You know what I'm saying? I was going to come on here and chit-chat with y'all. YouTube. YouTube. You know what I'm saying? These my YouTube folks. Y'all show me much love, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like my content, make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I'm talking about check me out on all platforms. Check me out over there on Facebook. Check me out over there on TikTok. Check me out over there, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, on IG. And you can also check me out definitely over here, baby. YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I love being on the platforms, y'all, talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't perfect. Excuse me. I don't portray to be. I just come on here and be myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I plan on doing. But yeah, y'all, and I'm learning as I go because, like I said, this is something for me to just step out of my comfort zone. You know, y'all, but I didn't used to talk that much, but I found myself being very talkative. You know what I'm saying? I be talkative because sometimes it be informative. You know what I'm saying? You know, it be informative information, should I say. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to let people know, and, you know what I'm saying? I had to, express myself a lot more. You know, I had to learn to do that all these years, y'all. And it took me to have to go through therapy. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through therapy. You know, some of y'all that don't know, I suffer from PTSD. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, it get to be bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, also, you know what I'm saying? Your girl just got, some underlying health conditions, you know what I'm saying, that she deal with, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying, I suffer from depression and anxiety, you know what I'm saying? I'm bipolar too. You know, that's what I was informed, you know what I'm saying, that I'm bipolar. But You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, I guess I've been that way, I guess, probably all my life and just didn't know it until I was recently diagnosed about a couple years ago. But, yeah, your girl had to come on here and invite y'all to this meal, y'all. Y'all need to make them quick and easy meals, like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Save yourself some money. You know what I'm saying? Go get y'all a pack of them noodles and just, hook it up the way that you like. You know what I'm saying? You can add whatever sauce or flavor, whatever it is that you want. When I cook my steak, now I cooked it with some Kinder's prime beef season. It was prime steak season, should I say. You know what I'm saying? And I cooked it with some, of course, y'all, some garlic powder. And yes, I love garlic powder. And yes, it doesn't matter which brand. But it's just something about being able to get some of that great value. Great value got some good products, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just have to try it. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And I also put, what else did I put in here? Oh, some of that what is it? Tony Schaefer's more season. I put some of that in there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I sauteed it. I was gonna put me some black pepper in there as well. But I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about the black pepper. It's gonna be well seasoned, Tanya. So when I actually decided to have this steak, y'all, it was really, really delicious. Like for real, for real. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and sugarcoat to you. Like I said, that's y'all way of cooking y'all a quick, easy meal by just adding y'all, you know what I'm saying, some meat inside of you all's noodles. And sometimes to be honest, sometimes y'all, when I don't even feel like eating no meat, I just cook the noodles. But I really wanted me some cabbage. I really wish I had a stir fried me a little cabbage, you know what I'm saying? And just add it in there. Because, like, I love the way some of them Chinese people, at the restaurants, you know what I'm saying? I think it's called um, Famous Walk. Yeah, now I love the way they cook their food. I love the way they do their cabbage. I get that little cabbage dish with the zucchini and stuff with it, baby. It is so good. If y'all don't believe me, y'all need to go try it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get me some of that and enjoy, baby. Like I said, I don't even have to eat no meat like that. I feel like if I take meat completely out of my diet, excuse me, I don't know. I know I can do it, but I just got to have me just a little piece of meat, y'all. Even if it ain't much, I had to have me a little piece of meat. I know meat is full with protein, but at the same time, I'm gonna make sure that I do my detox also. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my detox um in a little bit, but I'm gonna wait till like maybe when I finish this second amount, because ain't no need of me doing it now when I'm still gonna have food left. So after I do that, you know what I'm saying, of eating the rest of my food, um, I'm definitely gonna do a detox. And I'm gonna have to start back getting on my walk, y'all. Excuse me, snappies. I'm gonna have to start back getting on my walk. Maybe like early in the morning or late in the evening. I feel like it'd be much cooler like early in the morning. And y'all, I was born in December, baby, and I just can't do without having a little bit of air. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't nothing but a fan or something, I got to have it. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather be cold than hot. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? That heat ain't no joke. And then, if you get too hot, you know what I'm saying, your body end up, being overstimulated or whatever. And I end up having nosebleeds. I'm not trying to have no nosebleeds, y'all. My kids suffer with those. And one of my kids had to have a outpatient surgery done where they had to put tubes in his nose. You know what I'm saying? To stop his nose from having as many nosebleeds. When I said this child had so many nosebleeds, it was ridiculous. They thought his nose wasn't going to never stop bleeding. Them people called me one day when he was in school. He was in grade school. The nurse called me. They could not get his nose to stop bleeding. I was on my way up there to come and get him. But he had a real bad nosebleed. And I'm talking about one of them nosebleeds where the blood was like so thick. It was just glopping out his nose. And I was like, ooh, it looked like meat was coming with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? But after his dad took him to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and they did that procedure on him, he haven't had that many nosebleeds no more. He'd had maybe about 2 or 3 since he been grown. You know what I'm saying? But not like he was I was so thankful for that because I thought he was going to bleed to death, y'all. The way his nose kept growing, it scared me. And I think it scared them people. That's the reason why they called me, because they couldn't get it to stop. And like I said, I knew it's like if you get too hot, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe if he had too many sweets or something. But that particular time, I don't think he didn't have no sweets. It was just the fact that he might have probably got overheated. But he was at school, and I know they had AC and stuff up there, but I really don't know what was the cause of his nose to consistently bleed like that. But thank God for that. But y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. You know what I'm saying? I done been on here for like 30 minutes or so. You know what I'm saying? I want to come on here and show y'all some love, YouTube. I really, really appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much for watching my content and supporting me. But I'll be glad when I get so many followers, you know what I'm saying, or subscribers, should I say, because on this platform is subscribers. I get so many supporters and subscribers on this platform. Because I think I need like, I think they said 3,000 or 5,000. Yeah, I think they said like 3 or 5,000 hours in order for me to actually, you know what I'm saying, be able to be monetized. But whether I get paid or not, y'all, I'm just coming on here to post some content. And I know I don't have no 10,000 followers right away or supporters, you know what I'm saying, coming my direction, unless everybody just press that button and help your girl out, you know what I'm saying. But since I'm like a little lame, I guess, you know what I'm saying, people don't really show me that much love for real, for real. Like I said, I do have some people that support me and that love me or whatever. But since I'm not very wealthy and I'm not well known or out there, you know what I'm saying, people tend to just stroll on past, you know what I'm saying. Some may show a little support, you know what I'm saying, and come see about me. But, I just thank God for the support that I do get. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I thank everybody that showed me some love, that showed up on here on this platform today. Excuse me. Snap peas, y'all. But yeah, I just hope y'all be enjoying the content, you know what I'm saying, that I do provide. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still growing, I'm still learning. It's a lot of other platforms that's out there that I got to be learning how to do stuff on there too. And then I got, of course, life, you know what I'm saying, along with, you know what I'm saying, taking care of my home, my pets and shit, you know what I'm saying. And for some of y'all that's local, you know what I'm saying, here in Alabama, near the Auburn area, you know what I'm saying, y'all can show your girls some love and get one of my little kittens. I said I was gonna actually probably one of these days. I'm not gonna do it today because I don't feel like running. They're gonna be running all over the floor like little mice. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to individually get them and just do like I did before by having uh you know have some people, you know what I'm saying, to look at them and decide which one they might want or something like the other, this, that, and the other. But yeah, it's there he go again. Y'all listen. Bear, stop that noise. Look, he being hard here now, y'all. Why did? Bear! Stop the noise! Stop that noise! He see the guys out the window and stuff next door. You know what I'm saying? Out there walking around. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, he see them out there walking around and he want to get out there. Now, when he be out there, y'all, he don't even say a word. Ain't that some shit? Well, excuse me, y'all. He a mess at times, but he love people, y'all. He don't be trying to bite nobody or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He very, very friendly. And every time somebody come up to the house, he think they there for him. He just got to stick his little nose up there, want to jump all over him and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, no, you can't do that, Belle. You know what I'm saying? They don't know you like that because some people be scared of dogs. So I try to keep them away until they say, oh, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, fine, cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want y'all to look at some of the kittens one of these days when I do video or when I do a live. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, y'all are just, help, support your girl. And I would like to give a kitten away for like $20, you know what I'm saying? Because, I got like 8 of them, but I'm thinking I might end up keeping 1 or 2. I don't know. But I got to figure out if these people going to actually get the bigger kittens that they said they were going to get, the older bunch that she had. At least 2 of them, the older ones. And I might end up keeping 1 of the older ones. You know what I'm saying? But I'm nervous because I don't want to Well, I wouldn't be too nervous because I think if I look into getting her neutered, because baby, I ain't trying to have her to have no more kittens, y'all. I am not trying to have her to have any more kittens. So she been on lockdown, y'all. When I let her out, she only in the cage. I pick her up and put her in there myself and let her stay in the cage and let her sit outside and get her some fresh air and hear all the birds tweaking, all that kind of stuff, and people walk around or whatever, whatever. But all that freedom she had before she was able to get pregnant. Oh no. And then for her to turn around and get pregnant again 2 months later. Oh no, baby. And then she got all these children. You know, like I said, she had 5 the first time, and then the second time she had 8. You know what I'm saying? I only got a chance to give away one. No, 2 of them out of the first bunch, which left me 3 of the larger kittens. They're all males. And then the second bunch, it consists of male and female. I didn't look to see how many females and how many males, but I think the male number ratio, outweighs the, female. So yeah, but she got 8 of the little ones, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's a lot of kittens, y'all. They pop out in 4 or 5 months. Oh my gosh. So yeah, she on lockdown. But in the meantime, Mr. Bell, I got to find him a woman, y'all, so he can end up, I want some puppies off of him because he's smart in the mug, y'all. He's smart. When I say Bell is smart, Bell is smart. And when I talk to him, y'all, he understand. He's a very good dog. Like, he behave better than some human, y'all. He really does. But I am super excited that she had these kittens. And like I said, I'm keeping her on lockdown. She ain't having no more babies. I'm going to see if I can find a home for these here. Like I said, they small little kittens. She just had them July the 1st. And like I said, for people that really want a small kitten, they're welcome to get one. You know what I'm saying? And they should be, she should be trying to wean them and stuff now because they eat food and drinking water and everything now. And every now and then they might try to suckle. But, it may not be but 1 or 2 that might try to suckle. The rest of them. Oh, my goodness, sorry about that, y'all. The other 1 or 2 don't be trying to, suckle like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, thank y'all for watching and showing your girls some love. Continue to try to bless me on all platforms, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I would like for y'all to help, send some little what it is, gifts, on my live sometimes, because that helps support me also, you know what I'm saying, with my content that I be producing. I be needing to have certain things during my live. So, if I can get so many likes and stuff during my live, so many comments during my live, if I can get, somebody to bless me with whatever, it could be one, what I'm saying, one super, what it is, dang, I can't even think of it. And it was just at the tip of my tongue, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just bless me with a gift or 2, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, any and everything is appreciative. I'm not trying to beg or whatever, but I just want to put it out there for those of you that want to try to, send me something. But I need to also check into my settings and make sure everything is set, good to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all wish y'all have a blessed, amazing Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And y'all try to stay cool. In the meantime, your girl getting ready to go put this food up. And I'm finna get ready to take me a little bit of medicine. And I'm finna get ready to sit back and maybe watch a couple of videos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And check out a couple of things on these little platforms if I could. In the meantime, y'all stay tuned in. I love y'all. Bye.